Welcome one and all to another exciting video of Final Fantasy VII. Let's continue where we last left off in the Gongaga area. Let's continue. And this next boss battle is basically Reno and Rude. We gotta fight them again. And basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna equip elemental and fire materia to basically put it into the armor so we don't get affected by the fire attacks that they're gonna be using throughout this entire match. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. I'm gonna keep everything else intact. And let's get started and going over to fighting Reno and Rude. I'm just making sure I don't have anything else that I need to equip. And I think we're good to go. So we're gonna go in a moment. There we go. And this is the Gongaga area. We're basically going to be battling against Reno and Rude right over here. And that's where we actually come into contact with them. And they're just talking about who they like in terms of which characters they want to go with. And they're like, oh, I like Tifa. And there was another one that Reno's like, oh, poor Elena. And, she likes Zhang, and Zhang likes the Ancient, which is basically Eris. So, yeah, they're basically talking about that, I guess, essentially. And she's like, oh my gosh, it's so crazy that they're talking about this, even though she doesn't notice that we just arrived. So the Turks are finally noticing this and they're like, oh, well, it's time. And it's like, and of course, they're going to do their job. And she's going to report it to Zhang. And we're going to have to battle against Reno and Rude. Sector 7. Wait a minute. Out of our way. That's as far as you go. Oh my gosh. So we're starting off the battle, like every other battle. And we are going to use Frog Song to put them to sleep at the moment. If I can just summon something or do something at the moment. Ice 2, we're going to be using Ice 2. And we're going to be using Frog Song to make them basically fall asleep at the moment. We're targeting Reno because Reno's the tough one in the group, so we're going to probably take him out first, hopefully. And we're going to conjure up Big Guard. Big Guard's going to boost up our speed and our defense, so that should help us out a little bit. White Wind to heal up Barrett, and all my other characters because we just took a big hit. And we're going to use Bolt 2. There we go. And this is going well so far. Ice 2. There we go. 312 damage. And we're focusing on Rude because Rude is actually the main character that is fighting the big fight here, He's actually Reno's main defense at the moment. So we're going to try and take him out as quickly as possible, and we're just going to put him to sleep at the moment. Like so. And now we're just going to summon up Shiva, and I wonder what else to do. All good questions. I guess we'll worry about it later. After the animations is done, we'll make sense out of what we have to do next. 400 damage. We're not going down without a fight, that's for sure. Mantra magic. I gotta wake him up. And we're gonna be using ice. They're both asleep, so there we go. Reno's awake. Okay, so Reno's awake. And 345 damage, and he's gonna be using Turk Light, which is a fire attack, so we got a shield against it, sort of. We're gonna use Big Shot on Reno. Or on Rude, because Rude has to go down too. He just keeps on using Turklight here. I think they both have to be awake in order to have the KO be done. It's kind of strange. White Wind. We're going to be using Ice Magic. And I think we've already taken down Reno because, yeah, there we go. That's what we were looking for. We're basically done with the attacks and done with the moves. And I guess we won. There we go. That's how you defeat Reno and Rude in the little battle in Gongaga. The little battle that never was. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this particular area. There's not much to go around. And they're like, oh, we knew somebody was, they knew that we were coming, and they're like debating if there was a spy, and apparently there is a spy in the story, but I'm not going to reveal who, but we'll find out in a moment who the spy is, I'm sure. And of course, in this next area in Gongaga, we're basically collecting the Titan materia. I'm just going to summarize it because it takes a little while to get here, and I'm just going to grab the Titan materia right here, reach for it, and that's basically the reactor that's in Gongaga. So we got the Titan materia. Now we're heading on out and equipping everything. And that's pretty much it for Gongaga. There's really not much to go around. I mean, there are some shops that sell you some materia, but we'll get into those later, I'm sure. We're going to heal up. And that's it for today's video. We're going to save the video and we're going to save the game. And I guess we'll catch you guys in the next one.